What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Shae's Divine Tarot. Of course, you're wondering why you're hearing my voice today instead of seeing my face. Child, it's just been real busy, okay? Your girl is on her little OG journey, on her spiritual journey. So, to digress into that, before we start, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's start there because I be trying to come with the content now between readings and all this other stuff. I be trying to come with the content. So, definitely like, share, subscribe, all that. Put your girl on. Now, going into what we were talking about today. I love, if you do follow me on Twitter, and if you know me personally, I love anime. And I love anime and spirituality. So those two combined has helped personally for me, and maybe a lot of other people that are spiritual and in anime as well, grew up with it like I did. A lot of you pretty much probably feel the same way I feel. Now, before we really get into my little list, it's not going to be too long, but before I get into the little list, I got a promo. Check out my newest sit-downs on Ospiri's podcast. The link is below. We talked about this more in depth. So if you really want to hear some scary stuff, our lives growing up, dealing with spirits, demons, and things like that, and how spirituality and anime both reflected in our lives and combined, check that out. I feel like you guys will have a great time listening to that. So yeah, link in the bio for that. So don't forget to check that out. Now, on to the video. So this is a list of animes that have influenced my spirituality. This is piggybacking off of the shows and movies or whatever that influenced spirituality growing up. So let's get to it. So the first anime that influenced spirituality, or just influenced spirituality in general, I noticed, but mostly for in my life, and hopefully you can relate to, is Death Note. I never shut up talking about Death Note, and some of these things on the list I never shut up talking about, but I really feel like this is the stamp. Death Note is definitely, if I had to recommend that to someone, Death Note is a anime that definitely for people who have some type of feeling towards injustice in life and what is the greater meaning to all of this, and when it comes down to consequences, and if you have the power to do things and change things and even control people's lives, how would you do it? But do you also know the exchange of your life at the end of this, a soul for a soul kind of thing? It's way deeper than that, and it's very eventful, very fun thing to watch, but it definitely has influenced or even made me think about, man, if I did have this power, have this much power, this is a witch you're talking to, but this much power and this much control, it shows like the consequences of in your regular life that you can deal with for trying to control a situation that you shouldn't control, or you feel like somebody should not be on this earth, and that's not your control to do, unless you really want to do that, you take that route, God forbid. But hey, but Death Note definitely is influenced spirituality of when you think this person's normal, you think this is a normal life someone's living, but they're really living in another realm, and I think that's very interesting. Now on to AnyAsha. Yes, I know, like, this girl won't stop talking about AnyAsha. No, I won't, okay? I won't stop talking about AnyAsha. AnyAsha is the epitome of anime and spirituality mixed together for me. There's other animes that's mixed that too, like Black Butler and things like that, but today we're talking about AnyAsha. So with AnyAsha, it's just another way of showing, and when I was growing up, to express or help me understand the other realm I was seeing, the other realm I was dealing with. And it might seem so magical, which is still magical aspects in AnyAsha that's a little like maybe a little too fantasy, but if you really think about it, you never know if that's really in another realm. And just Kagome going on this trip to finding AnyAsha and fighting these demons, and down now to not to be spoilers, but now AnyAsha and Kagome have kids, and their kids are fighting now this other realm and stuff like that. So it reflects to me, and I feel like it can reflect to other people, that personal life, that personal journey of constantly fighting other demons, fighting other spirits, fighting energies, putting something back together, having a personal vendetta in life that you were assigned to. Like, if you really look at Kagome's life, Kagome really this is like her journey. This is her assignment. You know, this is what she's supposed to do in this lifetime, is save other lifetimes, fix past lifetimes and things like that. And it definitely reflects on timelines and just how things can be just so totally different, and keeping that balance too as well with spirituality and in the real world, in a sense, the physical realm. The third anime on the list is Demon Slayer. Yes, all the hype is around Demon Slayer right now. Now, I can't spill too much tea because I'm still on season 1. I'm still getting through it. I'm on like episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, Demon Slayer, it's very spiritual, definitely very spiritual, with the demons, I will call them, and the monsters they would fight. But also, this reflects the spiritual journey, which is also like a hero's journey, and evolving and changing. You know, a lot of these animes do reflect on that point too. A lot of them reflect on that focal point of always self-growth and really fighting through the odds and trying to understand the bigger picture to things. And Demon Slayer definitely shows how, like, even if your world is flipped so upside down in the beginning, how everything can change. Now, spoiler before I, ruin it for some of y'all, which is literally the first episode, which is his family being killed off except for his sister. And that shows from that point on, this totally changes how the plot is in his life and his sister's life, and how that goes from there, and battling those two worlds while also battling a journey within self, like I said, and fighting other emotions. And it's just so much to it. It's so intense. Like, Demon Slayer is definitely scooted up on my list while I'm watching this right now. But this is part of me still growing up as well too, even though I'm in my 20s. But this is part of helping me grow up, and this reflects a lot to my 12th house perfection year. I definitely think it will reflect a lot through people that are in their 12th house perfection year, maybe even 9th house as well, and even 6th house, since this is very spiritual and it's about a journey and it's very deep. It's about your deepest, darkest fears. That's why I reflect Demon Slayer to the 12th house, because he deals with a lot of his deepest, darkest fears, but also those deep, dark moments also reveal things that he didn't know about himself, skills, gifts, talents, and stuff like that. So Demon Slayer is definitely that girl, so I have to throw on the list for anime that influence spirituality. Second before last, or last and not least, well, it's not last and not least, your girl can't talk, but second to last here, we have Bleach. I have to put Bleach up here too, until your girl get a new list going on here. But Bleach is another one of those where it combines, I would say it would combine Demon Slayer and AnyAsha together, but also is very, very different. But it does reflect on a spiritual journey that people have to go on. Ichigo has to go on. Ichigo definitely has like the biggest spiritual journey, I would definitely say, because he has so much to learn. And I feel like even reflecting back with Demon Slayer and also to Bleach, even with AnyAsha, all three of these main characters, well, there's many main characters, but the prominent first character that we start off with, all three of these characters are awakened to their spiritual journey that they didn't ask to be awakened to, especially when it comes to Ichigo, well, I know he did not ask to wake up to this mess. I know he did not expect to meet Ryuki and all of them and just have to go on this journey with no regards. He didn't even want to do this journey really at first. If you watch Bleach, Ichigo has a lot of mouth. He has a lot of back talk that he does not want to do, things he really doesn't want to do. But it's like learning on his journey that you have to do things that you have to do. And yeah, that's personal life too, and just life as it is. But when it's on that aspect and that realm of fighting things so beyond that can kill you, if you're really on your spiritual journey, if you're like on your witch journey or whatever else, and you really got to do the work like we doing out here, like medium work and stuff like that, seeing the things you see can be really scary. You don't even want to deal with it, but you have to, because it's part of your job. So Ichigo just learns and conforms into part of, this is his job and this is what he has to do. But also he learns how to also maintain school life, maintain that regular life, keep that. And that's also the thing that's cool about Bleach, is keeping that realm from certain eyes, from a lot of eyes that are not open yet. A lot of people are sheep and they're not open to what's going on around them. But Ichigo is always open to that. And that's just amazing about Bleach. Oh my goodness, I could go about Bleach all doggone day. But moving on. Our last, and the best of all, one of my other favorites is Fullmetal Alchemist. Definitely an anime that has influenced spirituality, especially for me growing up. All of these animes have, except for Demon Slayer in a sense. Demon Slayer is a part of another part of my path right now into my adulthood, but Fullmetal Alchemist, definitely another anime that has made things make sense. And I feel like no matter what age you are, it will make things make sense. And alchemist is just the word right there, alchemy. Let's not really the sole focus, but that is the sole tool used to get wherever they need to get, where the Elric brothers need to get where they need to get, and just on their journey too. All of these people deal with their journeys in these animes. It's always a journey, but what differentiates it is seeing how spiritual the journey can get. It's always a spiritual sense in it, believing in yourself and all that type of stuff, belief. So with Fullmetal Alchemist, it's like they lost a mother. Sorry for further spoiler. Fullmetal Alchemist has been out for a long time now, okay? And it's pretty much done with this series. And the manga, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure all of that is done. But their mom had passed away, and they tried to bring her back. And that got real messy and real crazy, but it definitely opened up a gate to show that they do have that power, that ability. They might not necessarily got their mother back, but they did definitely get a lot of knowledge.
Truth. So I get to make the decision on how it's used. Is that right?
It's come to that. And you're sure about this? You do realize that you'll never be able to perform alchemy again without your portal.
I'm aware of that. This portal, I know it contains every secret alchemy has to offer.
I definitely recommend Fullmetal Alchemist. Like I said, I could go on all day. I could probably make a video that day of just like breaking it down. So shoot, honestly, let me know if you don't mind. I'll probably start breaking down animes fully, watching episode by episode, but you never know. Probably not. Taurus and me, yeah, we'll see. But other than that is my short little 5 listed animes that influence spirituality, whether it's growing up and what's still influencing me now. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my voice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the visuals and things. And yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share, comment, all those good things, and check me out on all platforms. I'm on TikTok now too, so that's mostly where I kind of post videos now as well. So yes, I'm one of those too, but it's easier to edit on TikTok. So yes, I will try to be more active back on YouTube. Just life is just changing as per usual. I'm almost at my 12th house perfection year, so if you're an astrologer, you just know what I'm talking about. You know why it's taking time, like I said. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and yeah, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.